Hello everyone. Today lectures is about literature focus on the fifth grade. But before we go on, I would like to say something about coronavirus outbreak. It's really dangerous disease. The outbreak of the pandemic is everywhere. So please wash your hand, stay home to stay safe, and keep safe between you and others. These are the advices of the healthy of the organization of the world. So today's lectures is about the literature focus, section B, the Tempest. The Tempest is a play written by uh, the famous dramatist and poet William Shakespeare. Well, I've done some questions about the play at all. The questions are settled in 7 questions. The first question is the definition or the description of Shakespeare. So the question is that who was Shakespeare? William Shakespeare was born on 26th of April 1564, and unfortunately he died in 23 April 1660s. He was an English poet, playwright, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. So here we have 5 jobs or 5 roles that Shakespeare plays in his life, in all his life. He started as poet, playwright, an actor, writer, and a dramatist. The second question is that what was The Tempest? The Tempest is the play that we have in our book. The Tempest was a play by William Shakespeare, probably written in 60s 10, 60s 11. So it's either in 60s 10 or 60s 11. And thought to be one of the last plays that Shakespeare wrote alone. The first scene was taking place on a ship at sea during a tempest. By the way, the word tempest means storm. The storm often occurs in the sea and affect the ships in the sea, by the way. The third question is that was the tempest tragic or comic? And what do we mean by tragic? Tragic means is it a sad play or a happy play or a funny play? Does it have a pleasant story within it, or it's always a sad or tragic story? The Tempest is a Renaissance comedy. It deals with both tragic and comic themes. So we have 2 types of comedy here. We have tragic and comic themes, and these 2 themes are included in the play. So we have sad story and a fun story within the Tempest, or we have an end. The ends, we have 2 ends in the story, sad and happy ends. Question number 4: who was Prospero? Prospero was a magician and the most powerful person in the play. The fifth question: who was Caliban? Caliban was Prospero's servant, so he was working as a servant under the control of Prospero, and a dark, complex character, often called a monster by others. By the way, he was very dark, and that's why he was called as a monster by others rather than Prospero. The sixth question: what was the key theme in the play? We What do we mean by the key theme? The main idea of the play. The key theme in the play was the fact that Caliban was a native of the island and the other characters are colonizers. So it means that the Caliban has the authority to own the island rather than the others. The last question is that what was Caliban's argument? Caliban's argument was that his master Prospero had stolen the island from him. So he accused his master Prospero of stealing his island. And this is the last question of the play Tempest. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. And by the way, I've made this lecture in English, so I can receive the feedbacks from the students whether they understand um, the lecture in totally English language or they need to talk to them in Arabic as well. Thank you so much for your listening and see you next lecture. Goodbye, dear students. Stay safe, please, and stay home and don't go anywhere unless you need to do that. Bye.